right, so I'm working with Riley, a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix. Dog is very afraid of other dogs, and that creates a situation where it goes fight or flight and becomes aggressive. So let's see what's going to happen today. Morning.
Hello.
Always dressed so professional.
Oh.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Sam, ready for a walk?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you. How are you? Just slow it down. Oh. You do nipple a little bit. Oh. I love when they get the paw.
Well, she's very mouthy. Like when I come in and she hasn't seen me, she's all over my hands and just wanting to.
Yeah, she kind of gives you a little bit of the teeth. I don't have anything. Nothing else.
It's all gone.
All gone.
I don't know. Are you ready to work? Are you ready to go for a walk?
That's how I was working a small dog last. So let's do this real quick. Tell the dog to sit.
Sit.
Basic start of the walk. Most people do what you do. You ready for a walk? Let's go. And we want to make it an exciting thing, which is fine, but still use obedience along the way so that way you're in control of the walk from the beginning.
Okay.
Let's say you open this door and there's a dog walking past your house. You don't want your dog going, I'm already rushing out the door,
Right.
now I'm going to run to the dog and bark.
Right.
I want you, let's try this, to keep the dog in a sit. Oh, can you open that one?
Sit.
And keep the dog in a sit. Perfect. And then I'm gonna walk down. Good. And I want you to you're gonna take your body like this, and you're gonna almost pivot, so that way you're in front of the dog, tell it to sit. Good. And you're gonna kind of moonwalk your way backwards, but tell it to sit. Drop the leash. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You got heels on. Good. So this is the setup that you want. Secret Service, maybe you need to come all the way over here and go, is the coast clear? All right, I think we're good. Now, tell the dog to come.
Riley, come. Come on, good girl. Good girl.
And guess what? Same thing.
Riley,
tell the
sit.
dog to sit. Good. And then we want
Riley,
to,
sit.
right? And you can shut the door. And it's this game of putting the dog somewhere and you
Sit.
creating distance and then bringing the dog to you, and it's kind of this fun back and forth game.
Sit.
Just wait here for just a second.
I'm gonna walk back in.
Go for it. So say sit. Every time you walk past the dog wants to go. So that's when you want to say the command.
Okay, as I'm walking past.
Because the dog's state of mind is, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. And then you go like this and walk past, and the dog goes, well, I'm moving too. Because motion creates motion.
Okay.
So as you're doing this, you go sit.
Got it.
And that way you can keep walking, and the dog...
So you're correcting the behavior before you need to correct the behavior.
All prevention and anticipation. So there is no correction. It's great.
Yeah.
Pulling off the leash, it's great. And when your dog's heeling off leash and not pulling, it gives you the opportunity to be a better dog owner and focus on preventing anything from happening, right? Versus, I'm so focused on the leash and not getting dragged. So this, it's like, great, I get to look around. If I go walking at the beach or a hike, I get to enjoy the view the whole time, and the dog's just with me versus focusing on the dog. You're doing great. Now you're doing it real quick. Good job. And then every time it sits, make a big deal over it. Because your dog is still like a droopy, sad little, you know, so it's like, I don't want it sitting and going, you know, like, what did I do? I want her sitting and then big praise. See ya. Got a car coming. So there was a distraction, which is great. Here's another car coming. So the dog actually lost sight of you during that, so that's a whole other type of distraction. So right now we're working on some off-leash obedience. The dog has a lot of separation anxiety with the owner. So just by using it down, putting it on the curb and kind of creating some distance and just letting the dog observe rather than be in that like reactive state, the dog can just go, all right, this is nice. This is like a leisurely morning, you know, and it doesn't have to be so like clingy to mom. The more we can separate ourselves from that magnet feeling of our dog, then they're not like so needy. You know, otherwise they turn in like the kid who lives at home forever. It's like, listen, we got to make sure you feel confident out in the real world. Tell them sit. Good. Yeah, so just because it is now in the street, you could walk back over and put it in a down, but the fact that you were able to sit it and down it from 20-something feet, huge.
Okay.
We'll give you a call. Dylan, we'll take great care of you. The curb. That was really good. So the distractions, right? We had multiple cars. You had a neighbor come out. Typically dogs want to go say hello, they react, or maybe it's an opportunity to go, hey, I'm gonna run away, screw this, I'm gonna go. He's distracted, but that was really good.
Break. Okay.
Break.
Okay.
You dog.
Sit.
Tell the dog to come to you.
Riley, come.
Woo, woo, woo.
Good girl.
Good job.
Good girl.
So let's do this. Put him in a sit,
Riley, sit.
put him in a down.
Down.
And then now you're gonna walk across the street.
Down.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Timber.
Good morning. How's it going?
Hey, Mark. Hey,
You
Timber.
are-
How are you?
There's your dog
YouTube
not
training.
freaking out. So now tell the dog to come. Tell Riley come.
Riley, come. Come on, Riley. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hi, sweetie. Good girl. This is your pizza. Hi. Good girl. Good
Tell her
girl.
down
Riley, down. Down.
and just stand up
Good girl.
and kind of walk away from the dog.
Down. Down. She's shaking. Down. You're okay.
It's because that dog's here. So back up, walk, moonwalk, because the dog's getting crowded, which is the same reason the dog snapped at this yesterday, is because we'll try to do something, then this dog comes in and then it's like try to stick to you.
Down. Down.
And then take the step away.
Down.
Walk,
Down.
walk away. It's the hardest part of dog training, is separating the two magnets. And you can see, just by you crouching down to do this, that invites the dog to come over, and it's like, once you're here, it's like, oh my God, every time I do this, I can't get out of this. The dog keeps wanting to come up with me. That was a tough thing.
Okay.
Break.
Break. Okay.
And now, this time, just walk away from your dog. Don't let your dog, like, come next to you. Just kind of keep kind of walking in opposite directions. It's fine that it's like, Mom, I love you, I love you.
Are you buzzing him?
No, I'm actually not. I'm trying to let the dog just kind of be a dog right now, but you can see the dog's just like, I love you, Mom. Okay, can I give you a bigger hug then?
Okay, go on. You can say hello.
It's like, Mom, I don't want to. I want to be your best friend.
Yeah, she was trying to play with my hand.
That's what I just got on the button. Tell the dog off when it does that. And that's just playfulness. It's like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't know how to play. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like, what do you want, Mom? Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, and she doesn't know how to show her affection. To me or to another dog or.
Oh.
Hey, Timber. Thank you, Timber. You're being a good boy.
But for instance, even though right now this is the situation I have, this dog approaches, guess who's going to protect me? Your dog. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm having this moment. It's nice. Good job. Oh, Riley. Good girl. Break. 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 You see how it's like it goes from person to person? Nice. And that's really good.
Girl. Good girl.
Sometimes it's small things. Let's put the dog in a down. Come with me for a sec.
Down.
Dog can't see us. 1, 2, 3. Down.
Down.
Come back over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Now the dog's getting used to us leaving.
Down.
Coming back. Wait a couple more seconds. Down. And now every time the dog goes to that, well, I have literally 10 seconds before I'm coming after you because I get scared. Now we're building up that threshold. And then now what we're gonna do is, come on.
Down.
Now you do the full loop. Down. And now the dog's going, all right, gotcha. So now I don't know where my mom's coming from, but she's coming back, right? And I don't need to worry, and the dog's kind of having this more clarity as to what all these little things are. Just like you leaving the room, you know, a human understands that you're just running to the bathroom. A dog has fight or flight panic attack when you leave the room, you know?
Right.
Two different things. You guys tangled each other, you know that? Good job. Good job. You see how it pretty much has just saved me that.
Riley, come. Come on. Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, yeah. Riley, good girl. Hey, 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 hey.
Sit.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Come on. Put her in a sit. Put her in a sit.
Good girl.
It's all fine, right? It's you keep going. The dog doesn't need to be afraid.
Down.
I think you're allowed to make noise at this hour. It's like, I think from like 9 to 7. Come on then, you big baby. And that's why you want to switch it into a down and not do it as much, because then it'll turn into a default.
Down. Down.
So this time, as you're gonna do it, what I want you to do, as you approach the line, I want you to go down.
Okay.
So that way, as you're saying it, you're giving a little bit of direction.
Yeah.
So that way, we don't have to do it at the end.
Down.
Good. Good job. Dog, calm. She's gonna be a rock star. You can see though, as Timber like kind of came to approach, she's like, I'm not liking it, I'm not liking it.
Because
He just wanted to sniff her.
Come on. Yeah. And that's where she'll get. She's fine. Very good. You got your hands full. Good girl.
Same thing, before we let the dog inside the gate, put it in a sit.
Riley, sit.
Maybe the dog rolled in mud, went swimming, who knows? I don't want it to run inside the house. You can keep it there. Now you can tell the dog.
Come.
Woohoo!
Good girl.
It's ready for the food. Yeah, that's your food, that's your house, there's some water. The tail literally was up as she approached the water and then went down as she started drinking the water. I know you say that the dog doesn't have food aggression or anything, but it does have a little, like, insecurity. That's really good that it just wagged its tail at you.
Good girl.
I think here's the most unfortunate part is as the dog doesn't know how to play, when it does something that scares you, but the dog doesn't know it's being scary, all it has is your reaction to what it's doing. So when it's playing and being like, I'm trying to be a cute dog, and then you go, or no, or freak out, it's like, well, I guess I'm not going to be playful again, you know?
Yeah, I'm mindful of that when I'm with her, because I don't think that she would, I'm not concerned about her biting me.
Is that what you, she's like, I'll take it.
She just doesn't know.